Happy Monday. This is going to be my first raw vid that I post on here. It's going to be like a brief introduction of how I got into Pokemon, what I think about it, what type of content I want to make, and all that good stuff. So pretty much me and my lady started collecting about 3 to 4 months ago. We used to watch this as kids. We just never collected any cards, but we have been collecting the newer sets. So, Ascended, the Mega Gardevoir, Mega Lucario, Surging Sparks, Perfect Order. So more like the newer sets. I don't really have any OG sets, unfortunately, but maybe in the future we can pick some up. The way that we got into this is I was doom scrolling one night on Instagram. I saw Deep Pocket Monsters videos and I was hooked. So we decided that we wanted to get some items so that we can rip them. The first few items that we bought came from our local card shop. Did overpay, unfortunately, a little bit, but at the time I didn't know anything about like the retail pricing. The markup on some of these items is super crazy. So that was the only time that we did overpay a little bit, but we had a lot of fun ripping those first few packs. The small collection that we have now, however, is, I want to say, about probably like 95% of it has been retail pricing. We've either been able to score on like a drop at Target, like an in-store drop, or Sam's Club, Best Buy, and we don't really have to camp out overnight. Luckily, in the area that we live in, we just pretty much go maybe like 30 minutes to an hour before they open, and we'd be first, a few of the first ones in line, and we'll be able to get some products. So that's pretty cool. So far, our favorite cards to collect have been the illustration rares. The artwork on these cards is stunning. So aside from like, if we get a top chase, and that's cool, but me and my lady just really like the illustration rare cards. For me personally, I like to collect items. So as you can see, I have like Funkos and stuff like that. Nothing crazy, but I like to collect, and ETBs have become one of my favorite things to collect. I'm pretty sure it's one of many others, a lot of people's favorite. I just like to see those things in like the acrylic displays. It's really, really cool. If I have the chance, to get 2 ETBs, for example, I'll rip one and then just keep one sealed for my own aesthetic, please. But that's pretty much the only thing I like to keep sealed, or that I'll plan to keep sealed. Another thing is I am a stock market investor. So what I really like about Pokemon, what's fascinating, is how these items, the prices of these items fluctuate. The supply and the demand for the sets. I like going on TCG Player, looking at when the set was released, and